boys and gals, for those who are gonna see this, because this is definitely going on Twitch and YouTube for those who do not know. This is not a stream. If I do one, it's gonna be at 3 o'clock, if not 4. Okay, so this is not a stream. It's more of a video, VOD, as they say, for Twitch and for YouTube. Alright, boys, on YouTube and Twitch, today we have the biggest fucking thing that I never thought I would have been talking about. Remember the video I made about our good old friend Stellar Blade? Well, guess what? It just got fucking worse. But this time it's not just Stellar Blade. Oh, hell no. No. It seems there's a certain company, and now I know who it is. I was like, okay, what the hell did they do, you know? And all that shit. And turns out, boy, did they do a big oopsie today. Sorry, today did I say? No, sorry, a couple of days ago. Anyway, Sony apparently loves to destroy their games because, or destroy company. I think they're trying to be the next EA, dude. I'm not even joking. And to say that EA is getting better is, I'm not even joking. It's actually getting a bit better. That's the worst part. They actually are. And to think that EA is turning good, and then all the other companies are turning bad. Don't get me wrong, not entirely good, okay? Just so we're clear. It's very ironic because you wanna know what happened? So Sony is requiring you to link your account on Helldiver 2. Now for those who do not know what that means, I'll get into very much detail this time because I really wanna I'll try to get as much information as I can for you guys to understand the situation. So here's the problem. The problem is, for those who do not know what account linking is, usually it's like a 2FA, two steps verification, which usually like Blizzard used to do. I think they've removed it because obvious reasons. But like it's very much just to protect your account and everything, your data, you know, your account email, your passwords, and so on and so on. These motherfuckers, that's not what they're doing. The reason they're requiring you to do this. Okay, so first off, let me clarify this. They are making people think that's what they're doing. But that's not what they're doing. See, they want to see what your entire info history is, and they want to see your browser history at the same time. They're like, nah, dude, we fuck TFA. It's like breach of the contract, Chinese style. And I'm using China because that's literally what they do with TikTok, let's be honest. They're like, let's try to beat China all over again. Yeah, like that's a good idea. And surprise, surprise, just like Stellar Blade they did with the censorship, it backfired so hard. Dude, lots of people are boycotting the games, are refunding the games. And dude, Steam doesn't have a choice because they're very angry, both on Twitter, Instagram, and every fucking other platform you can think of. And I've never seen this much people angry. And just so you guys know, I love Helldivers 2, but I think that this is the nail in the coffin that will probably make their reputation so scummed that, as unfortunate as it is, this is the turning stone, as they say. And I think that's where they're gonna start falling down in a rabbit hole where they're never gonna be able to come back up. And if they do, you're gonna have to work hard. But anyway, let me tell you what's gonna happen. So they're gonna basically fail miserably, lose their entire reputation, and literally be EA number 2. Except worse than EA and worse than Blizzard. Listen, I'm not racist, okay? But like, brother, if you guys don't know, most of them, it's all the companies, all It's all of Sony's company in general, so it's like both American and Japanese, so let's be just clarifying. Anyway, so yeah, they require you to link your account, but the problem is, why the fuck would you need to do that? And so, because of that, for those who do not know, there's countries where the game is inaccessible because Sony isn't accessible, making the game literally unplayable. Like, you can't play it because Sony doesn't support that country. I'm not joking. The same problem, different version than Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is getting backfired horribly, and it's not even the shift up that's the problem, it's Sony. And I've always said it, do not attack the company that made the game. Well, you shouldn't attack any company, but I mean, at this point, might as well fucking storm their place for them to realize something is wrong. But that wouldn't do any good, would it? So I'm not gonna suggest that, and please do not do that. That is very, you shouldn't do that at all. Trust me. What I will say is, Sony is a piece of shit. Sony, you guys are absolutely shit. And here I thought you used to make good games. I really did think you guys made good games. Never Infamous, The Last of Us 2, I was like, okay. With the sexy. But I was like, okay, whatever. It's The Last of Us, you know, whatever, bullshit, blah blah blah. Okay. It's the second part, right? So you hear the other story. And then I started seeing these, what's called breach of contract, 2011, and then 2014, and then 2017, 17, and then let's see, they've got hacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They got hacked 7 times, and they want us to link our account to them. Is this a joke? Is this a fucking joke? Because if I'm being honest with you, no, dude, no one does that. So yeah, lots of people can't fucking refund the game, which is kind of, well, no, we can't like link because some other country don't allow it, and that's the worst part. It's like, if you want to play the game, you can't play it. If you, let's say you're in Africa, I think that's one of the few countries that you can't play it. Well, don't worry. If you buy the game, you buy the fucking game for literally zero purpose. Meaning, you'll buy the game, but you won't be able to play it because you're in Africa. Unless you come to the US and say, oh, well, I'm in the US, you know. That's a different story. But that's fucking horrible. And they're using that to try to please your publisher. And don't fucking lie to me. Don't say it's not the truth, because that's exactly what they're doing. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Sony. And they're like, oh no, oh no, what do we do? We're losing money. Well, you're gonna lose even more money if you keep that up, buddy. Just saying. I mean, they did the dumb move to buy fucking Bungie, which was like super moronic move. Like, dude, why would you? Like, dude, they bought it for free almost. No, sorry, they bought it for like 10 millions or something. But the problem is, the game doesn't amount to any money. Well, of course, if you look at the shop price, that's where all the fucking money is going. But yeah, like, you get the point. It's like they're so stupid, and it's like the first game was Stellar Blade. Second one is Helldiver, and then, well, first it was the Destiny, but Destiny was already falling, so whatever. Now it's Stellar Blade and Helldivers, 2 of the best fucking games. And now we're being punished for them? Dude, come on, Sony, if you're listening to this, please do yourself a favor and stop making fucking games if you're not, like, just fire yourself, for real, if you don't know how to make fucking games. But that doesn't work? Yeah, I'll make sure it does today, trust me. Like, dude, seriously, man. Fucking hell, dude. Anyway, let me get into the I've got some files here. Let me just find these files. Okay, here. So as reported by Dual Shockers, Redditors have noticed that Sony has made a small change to the PSN FAQs. But the question, do I have to sign in to PSN to play a PlayStation game on PC? It was previously stated, oh yeah, I just want to clarify, this thing over here, okay, so they say this was optional in the FAQs. When you ask them, um, do I have to sign in to play a PC game? Just so you guys know, it's not just Stellar Blades and like Helldivers 2 that will change, but every PC fucking games you own about Sony, you'll have to sign in. Meaning that you'll have to give. Now you might think, oh well, like I said earlier, the 2FA is supposed to protect. Well, these guys, the reason they link it is literally to prey on you. It's literally what it is. There is no way whatsoever it's gonna benefit them, except stealing your information. Brother, they've been hacked 7 times, since 2011. That's leading up to 2023, the recent hack, which is fucking insane. You get what I mean? And they've changed optional. Yes, it's optional to sign in to now it's required. And everyone caught them lacking, and they're like, no, yeah, no, shut the fuck up, dude. No, you're fooling no one. But that's Sony, am I right? I guess. See, this is where I think gaming industries are very much failing. They're gonna just destroy themselves, and we won't have any games to play, except memories of what we could have had, you know. Memories of what we had, you know. Anyway, this was optional in the FAQs. However, in the quietly revised answer, Sony claims that some games may require sign in and link to an account for PSN. Same thing that I just said. Helldivers 2 is being review bombed in the wake of this controversy. This change could imply that Sony is sticking to its gun on this particular issue. Let me show you. So this is what they're. This is what I'm talking about. Sony trying to cover their mistake. This is the mistake I was speaking of. Okay, so like watch this very clearly. So here, frequently asked question: what are the benefits of signing? Blah blah blah. Do I have to sign in? Read this carefully. Signing in to PSN is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC, right? After May 3, this was before May 3. After May 3, it's some PlayStation games may require you to sign in and link to an account for PSN. They're trying to literally hide the fact that they fucking lied. They're trying to hide it's like they're really trying to get people to buy their shit. It's really sad, for real. It will certainly be an interesting situation if it will certainly be interesting to see how the situation continues to develop. Helldivers 2's director has already responded to the reviews after bombing the game, describing it as a warranted. However, it remains unclear how much of the decision is actually down to Arrowhead Game Studios, or is it being led by Sony? Regardless, the community doesn't seem like it will be back down here. So it'll be fascinating to see if players are massively affected when the change takes on May 6th. Yeah, the changes are on May 6th, so that's like. While the controversy is definitely a blow to Helldivers 2's and its strong reputation, hopefully the game continues to deliver great content to players. No, it has to fail. And let me tell you why. I hate to say this, but this is the best way I can say it. For those if the game completely fails, and I hate to say it, I'm not trying to say Arrowhead needs to fail. No, they'll continue. But what I'm saying is, if the game gets boycotted, hopefully in a good direction, Sony will have to act. Because if they lose, trust me, if they lose thousands of Stellar Blade, Helldivers 2, and all the other games, because it's not just Helldivers 2, it's all the PC Sony games you own, Ratchet and Clank, and all the others. Like, I'm not even joking. Maybe not Ghost of Tsushima, but then again, it's Sony. It's published on the Sony platform, so I'm guessing it's, it's all these games. They'll require you to sign in. That has to, for zero reason. They just steal your information. That's all they're doing. Oh, but it's no. You're trying to steal your information. Shut the fuck up. Don't try to cover it up, because EA tried and it backfired very badly for them. I mean, look at their company, what it looks like. A bunch of morons who are probably sucking their own dicks because they don't even know how to make a fucking game without fucking Respawn. Simple as that. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Okay? If you can't handle it, fuck off. It's just the truth. It's like, dude, you're trying to cover your own ass. That's the worst part. It's like, oh my god, dude. It's gonna be affecting everyone. Now, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, there's also another story I gotta say. It was a guy who went on Twitter. He said, and he was talking to the Arrowhead, and that shows that just shows how these guys are even clueless. That's why I'm saying don't hate on the company Arrowhead. He came up to them and said, so like, I'm in another country and I can't play the game. What do I do? You know what the guy said at Arrowhead, the director? He said, I don't know. It's exactly what he said. He said, I don't know. Because he doesn't know what to do. They don't know what to do themselves. Because it's not their call. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. It's Sony. The problem is fucking Sony. Sony is the biggest problem here. They're pulling an EA move. And it's not gonna work just like EA did. Because unlike EA, they don't have tons of money. They do, but like, it's not like EA, which is basically fucking tons, like quadrillion. Like, they have billions and that's about it. Billion if not trillion. EA has like cinquillion, fiftillion, or whatever. It's like beyond. They're beyond past rich or trillionaire or quadrillionaire. Like, dude, I'm telling you, EA can get away with it when they want. Sony can't, because, I mean, as big as the company gets, it's, dude. Woohoo! So yeah, I feel bad for Arrowhead because they're the one that gets all the hate, and I implore you, please, you guys, do not give the hate to them, because they're not the problem. First off, they're not the problem at all. They're really trying to improve their game, but the problem is, unfortunately, some people have to boycott the game for the simple reason to EA but I'm pretty sure they're so dumb they won't fucking give a shit, and they're gonna be like, oh no, another game destroyed. And then they're gonna come out of nowhere and make a game where two boys have sex, and IGN's gonna be there. Oh, that's super cool. Can you make them suck their own cocks? You're like, dude, because yeah, I know IGN's always in the way. Same for Kotaku, whatever. Yeah, I know what I just said is absolutely stupid, but that's exactly what everyone would say, and they'd believe it. They'd be like, oh yeah, that's fucking cool. Like, because of how retarded the world, the people is. It's like fucking insane. Anyway, one recent Helldivers 2 leaks events hints at the destruction of one planet, which would be a big change to the ongoing galactic war. It's always important that the players always take these leaks with a grain of salt. However, there are many concepts that have been leaked. Okay, no, that's yeah, has nothing to do. So, like, it's destroying them. which I hate to do, but it's like even here, let me just try to find one. It's like, let's listen to this one. Uh, okay, just for y'all, cause here. Yeah, I activated dark mode cause for you guys. So Helldivers 2 PC players who live in a region without access to the PlayStation Network will still be able to play the game, even after the account linking mandate comes into effect, according to one developer. That's what they said. Publisher Sony recently announced that the Helldivers 2 players on Steam would soon need to link their account or otherwise lose their ability to play the smash hit co-op player. They're forcing you to link it. This is the worst part. They're forcing people to link it. No one should ever be able to do that. Like, seriously. So look, Arrowhead Studio Community Manager Pitts has now shed more light on the situation in a Discord message and clarified that if a better solution isn't provided for players who are in regions without PSN coverage, I'm assured that we won't be making the requirement. Let's be honest, that's not true. That's not true. The studio won't force people either to break the Sony TOS. Essentially, the studio won't force people to either break the Sony or not to play the game. Arrowhead developed previously that mandates Sony's decision. Okay, listen to this. Arrowhead developers previously reminded players that the mandate was Sony's decision, not ours. And it seems like other staff members were also just as irked as players. The response from our dev teams has been pretty universally negative, and we're looking for better options. The community manager continues. That's in line with the studio boss reaction, who said the backlash was warranted. So even they are on the same side of the players. Which, I'm telling you, Sony is trying to kill their own company. It's like they're saying they hate the hamburger and then proceed to eat like 15 hamburgers. I hate hamburgers. Let me just eat some hamburgers, you know, because I'm a fucking moron. I hate guns. Hey, bitch. You know, start shooting everyone because whatever. I hate guns. Start using the gun to shoot everyone around him. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. That's exactly what they're doing here, but with the game. They're like, oh, you don't need to do it. Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. You need to now. Like, you see, you don't need to do it. But then like months later, it's like, so you kind of need to do it. I don't know, because in your terms of service, it said no, you didn't have to do it. Oh yeah, that was before. It was just before. Oh, so you're forcing me now. So now you're lying. Yes, basically. Okay, I see. So you're a piece of shit. No. Oh, okay. Then what are you, dumb fuck? Like, yeah, exactly. That's literally their reaction. They think we're so fucking dumb. They're just gonna listen to them. Nah, fuck you, dumbass. For real. And here I was to think that Sony was good. Guess I'm going with Xbox then. Don't get me wrong, I know Xbox isn't as the best too. I'm not fucking... Like I said, we can't have good games anymore. Because the companies just try to... It's like speedrun to how to kill your company. It's like speedrun to how to kill your company. Like, for real, dude. What the fuck? Why are you trying to kill your company? Brother, that's not the goal. The goal is to make good games. Look at Baldur's Gate. These motherfuckers are not owned by anyone except themselves. And they still strive. What a coincidence. Oh, but don't look at them because you're afraid that we tell you how your games is. Trash, garbage, and literally trying to get everyone's money. Oh, I'm sorry if that hurt your feeling, but that's just the truth. If you can't handle it, my friend, please stop making games. And, you know, it's just common sense. I mean, so for those who are thinking of playing Helldivers 2, I honestly would say this: do not. Like, on behalf of Arrowhead, until the time being, do not give Sony the benefit of the doubt, because I'm telling you, you're gonna... dude, I'm telling you, brother, it's just fucking bad, dude, for real. Sony is retarded on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's a million. For real. If they think we're just gonna let that pass. I mean, they did it with Stellar Blade. I mean, IGN was like, oh yes, they finally got everything, and then they get the fucking tons of hate. It's funny because they're all fucking women, or like men who like has never seen a woman in their entire life, literally. They're like, oh, he has good things. He can't. So basically, he has never touched grass. He takes a little camera and pictures this big fat, his small Chinese dick, you know, because don't worry, he's American, but he has a small dick. So because you want to know why? Because he's never seen a woman in his entire life. Yeah, it's the same thing for Sony. It's like, it's just, I don't want to get racist, but like, dude, fucking hell, dude. I'm this close to going AWOL. This close. A small tiny bit. Like, but it's just, that's how frustrating it is. Because they don't understand what the fuck like, dude, first it was the CCP from China. Fuck China, honestly. I could not give a damn. You can come and kill my ass. I will be glad to get that bullet out of your gun, dude. I will die for my country, dude. Sorry, for the country, no, for the sake of the gaming community. I don't represent any country because all the fucking countries are all fucking dead, in my opinion. They don't even know how to lead a country nowadays. It's like, oh, I'll lead the country. They come and lead, and then basically your gas, instead of being 150, it's like $3,000, and it's like, bruh, how am I supposed to buy that? Well, you're supposed to be rich, don't you? Like, dude, fuck off. It's like, seriously. And it's just, and that works for everything, so it's just, I talk on behalf of all the gamers when I say this. They destroyed Stellar Blade, Helldivers, Last of Us 2, they destroyed Last of Us 1 with the remake. I don't even know what the fuck, why the fuck. Dude, the gaming industries is failing so hard, it's unfucking believable. They are failing. I recently started going back to the games, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I think that's where we're gonna focus on the stream. And for those on the stream who are gonna see this on Twitch, I'm just saying it. The reason I have not been streaming is because I've been into a burnout, so I'm just relaxing. Maybe next weekend I will stream. I do not know. We'll see. If I do, it's gonna be Stellar Blade Even and Rise of the Ronin. But like, and we might even go back to the old games because of what this is happening. And for those who are asking, no, I'll never play Helldivers until the issue is resolved. High chance the issue will not be resolved because Sony couldn't give two fucks. They're trying to be the next EA, and I think they might succeed, as unfortunately as it is. And so because of that, well, that's, yep, that's how it ends, brothers. So this was the news that I wanted to cover. I hope you guys liked it. For those on YouTube too, because this is definitely going on YouTube and Twitch. I want everyone to see this as fast as possible because this is something we need to talk about. Like, at first, the last video on like woke people, that was because I was mad at Stellar Blade, but now that I see that it's not just Stellar Blade, that's even worse. Rather, it's, oh my god, if they can't keep getting away with it. That's like absolutely insane that they are. They shouldn't. Because you know how much money they're gonna lose? 30 mil per people. That's literally what they're gonna lose. That's like almost $300 to $400 million they're gonna lose. It's if not billions, trillions even. I'd say more billions, but because trillions, they wouldn't be alive anymore. So like, no, I'm just saying, but for fuck's sake, like, come on guys, don't listen to your fucking buyer. I'm sorry to say this, but this nigga couldn't give a shit about you. Literally, I mean, Cyberpunk did the same thing, and look what happened. He got away. He said, alright, I'm gonna run as fast as this nigga. And then he started running, never looking back. Leaving CDPR in the fucking red. Do not listen to this guy, Sony. Come on, man. And I swear to fucking God, if your director says, well, that was a good move, I swear to God, if you guys don't start beating his ass up, I will come to your company and I will kill him myself. Jesus Christ. Come on, guys. Wake up. You used to make great games. Let's chop, let's go. Let's start making good games again. Because, seriously, this is pissing me off. Come on, guys. You're better than this, and I know this. Fucking hell. Anyway. Ugh, Jesus Christ, that pisses me off every damn time. Because I hate making videos like this. I shouldn't be making videos like this. You guys know how much I hate doing this. But, fucking hell, everyone needs to know. Because otherwise they're just gonna fall in their traps and then fucking be like, what the hell, I lost a lot of money. Well, that's because they stole your money, actually. So, like, dude, do not give in to their bullshit. Trust me. On Nixie's word, for fuck's sake. This was Nixie, and I will see you maybe tonight on Twitch. Who knows? Otherwise, it's gonna be next weekend. And for those on YouTube, see you in the next video, which I don't know when it's gonna be, but hopefully you understood this video well, because this video is very important for those who make sure to share it, because this is absolutely insane. Sony shouldn't be able to do this, and I will see you in the next video. And for Twitch, well, I don't know when it's gonna be next, but if I do a stream tonight, it's not gonna be still late. Definitely not in the hour it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be Fallout or like another game. Anyway, that's it. I'm Nixie. I love you guys, and I'll see you next stream and video. Peace. Nixie signing off.